What's going on, everyone? TowelManPurple here to give you my Ruby Steel deck Set 7 Challenger Heroes first look. Now, I'll kick us off immediately going into 4 1-drop Mulan, the 2/3 that comes into play with 2 damage. We also will have 4 of the 1-drop Mulan from Archazia's Island that lets you draw and discard a card as soon as it enters. Now, the reason for these Mulans, we will be playing the shifts. The Elite Archer, which when it shifts, it gets +3 additional strength to its attack attribute, and when challenging, it won't just deal damage to the challenged character, but also to up to two other characters at the same time, allowing you to have the ability of being able to take 3 for 1. Right? Very profitable in that nature. Then we will also look at the Mulan Imperial Guard from Archazia's Island. 5/6, also shifts for 5, still quest for 2, but this one's evasive and allows you to challenge readied characters. So both of them really, really good in the challenging aspect. Then we also had 4 1-drop Robin Hoods. Reason being, we also have the shift line for Robin Hood. Now when Robin Hood banishes a character in a challenge, you will also gain 2 lore. So all of these having that challenging benefit, and we will proceed. Lumiere allows all of your strength of your characters to be +1, making these challenges a lot more effective. The Calhoun, just like Robin Hood, if it banishes a character in a challenge, you will also gain 2 lore. Okay, this one happens to have resist and only costs 2 to put out. Then we look at 2-cost Doc, the card that seems to be the only thing that's going to be our draw support currently, but if you play this deck a little bit and you feel like you want to make some adjustments, obviously we have shift lines, so a whole new world could be something you would want to maybe venture into. However, from my personal testing, a whole new world seems like you only want to play it if you're venturing into combo decks. Other than that, it hasn't been the strongest for me, in my opinion. Now, we also have 2-cost Mr. Smee, just a great statted character. It's a 2-cost 3/3, quest for 2. We also have Shere Khan. That is a 3-cost 3/3, but whenever one of your characters challenges another, you gain 1 lore. So every time you have a challenged character from your side to theirs, you're gaining a lore for that. Great in a challenging deck. We also have 4 copies of Benja. Now Benja has entered its way into the lineup because of all these pesky Sapphire decks out there. Ruby Sapphire and Sapphire Steel being the 2 to lead the way in this, and they all construed of multiple items. So Benja coming into play banishes that item and also has 2 lore pips, so a quest for 2. On the same spectrum, but on a different note, I guess, you also have Pete, which prevents your opponent from being able to cast actions on their next turn. So it's kind of more keeping your opponent in check while you're trying to set up some more profitable challenges. We also have the 4-cost Super Goof. Has Rush, and when it challenges a character, you gain 2 lore. So we're trying to get to the lore gain as quick as possible while still maintaining our best position on the field and just taking out their characters one at a time. Or multiple for that matter because of Mulan. We will also be playing Pick a Fight. So chosen character can challenge readied characters. This turn, of course, but the card itself allows you to finagle numbers differently that your opponent is probably not calculating. When's the last time you saw your opponent Pick a Fight? Exactly, probably haven't. And then, of course, Imperial Bow. Imperial Bow gives Challenger +2 and evasive to one of your heroes. So you have an even bigger profitable challenge, and it's going to give you all the benefits from the rest of the cards in the deck. Now that is your quick little deck tech on Ruby Steel. My first look on a Challenger deck. Please drop on the comments below and tell me what you think. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like, what you think we could do to improve it, or what your own ideas are. Until next one, keep innovating.